We're recording. Sign Syndicate. Go into it. How was it created, and what can we expect from it? This is Nemesis here.
What up? What up? Finally back on my HASSDISCUSSES.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, with Science Syndicate is it's basically I'm trying to do kind of like I always had like a TV channel type of vibe when I had like NEME TV. I had like interviews and shit like that. Now I want to implement podcasts and reaction videos, and I want to just be able to keep finding new talent. Bro. I like doing that. I like finding people and just going here. Everybody look at this guy.
Yeah.
You feel me? That feels good.
Who's a part of it?
It's not so far. It's just me. You feel me? I own the platform right now, and I'm trying to get. I want to talk to you. I've talked to Palm. I want to talk to Infinity. Just get people that do media and just put them together, and it's gonna be more of like just like a platform rather than it's not gonna be a collective. It's gonna be a collective of just media, and it's gonna be artists that we want to be the ones that we're focusing on, the ones that are really pushing it, that are really like that we've been seeing, that have been doing their own waves. But of course, there's always like a diamond in the rough. There's neither one a haystack. So if you know anybody, I know you Palm and Infinity, you guys seem to keep finding people because I'm out here in Brazil, so it's like I can only see what you guys put out there and what people tell me. So if you guys have any dope people, man, just throw them my way.
I know a guy, he runs his own like podcast type of thing, and he's interviewed multiple members of my music group, and he's very good at building community around the criticism and promotion of music. And his name's Baker from Uphill Radio, and he does a lot of cool shit, and shows hella love to my clique. And I mean, he's pretty busy with his own shit, but I'm pretty sure he could contribute every now and then. There's this like a lot of the people I know who would be like fulfill your criteria, they already have their like own type of thing going on, but there's other people.
It's not necessarily like you have to do anything exclusive.
Yeah.
Like for me, like if anything, just like shout us out. You feel me? Put a link in the end or some shit. But you guys are gonna just keep doing your thing that you're already doing. I'm not gonna. If anything, because before what would happen was artists like when we were doing the Schema Posse page, artists would drop their music and I would see it and I would just repost it. This time I want to be able to do that with everybody, plus, you feel me, interviews and podcasts and reactions and all that type of stuff. So I want to be able to just repost what you're doing, repost what Palm is doing, or Infinity. You know what I mean? And
then eventually come together and do like you said like a show in the voice message, like an hour-long compilation of a bunch of shit all together.
Yeah, we could do that too, because I'm doing the playlists and all that type of stuff. So we can go ahead and do like a compilation of all the dope shit that we found, or if people want to throw something exclusive to us and we make a mixtape, you feel me? That's not anything that's not something I'm against. We could always do something like that.
Or like we could do like some Twitch stream type shit where we all just chat about we react to new music.
We could play people's music and all that type of shit. Like I always thought that was cool. You're shedding light on people. That's dope.
Do like a thumbs up, thumbs down type shit.
Yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Type of shit. Like that could be really fun. Like and I've been wanting to get on Twitch too, because I used to do gaming shit on Twitch like a little bit. Like when this shit like 2 years ago type shit. Like I used to play like Doom and shit, and then I stopped. But I just need to get the right equipment in, maybe get like a gaming station, and then I'll just start doing that shit again. Like
I've been kind of doing that as well. I've been playing a lot of like wrestling and NBA, like 2K and shit like that. I'm about to start doing LA Noir, like the Rockstar game where you're just like a detective solving crimes and shit.
Is that like that? Just let me look that up. Is it like new or no?
Nah, but the one I'm playing is like a remake, not a remake, but it's like an updated version. Because I believe it came out on 360, and the one that I got right now is the Xbox One version. So LANOIRE. It's a Rockstar game, and it's like I'm playing a detective, and this shit is so cool, man. Like you get like in the beginning, you're kind of bored, and you're like, this is weird, but then once you get the hang of it, it's like I'm addicted to that shit, man. You see like the facial reactions on this game is so realistic. This is the most like realistic because you have to determine whether they're lying. Like you can sit there, look at the notes, and then look at the the person. Like you can click a button, you're just looking at them. They're all nervous, like, and when they say things, you can tell that they're lying, just how they say it. You feel me? And you interrogate them. The shit's so cool. I never thought I'd play a game like that.
This is like Chinatown, but a video game and shit.
You talking about like Sleeping Dogs?
Like Chinatown, the Jack Nicholson movie.
Oh, I don't remember if I ever watched that one.
Chinatown is like an LA detective, and he like finds like there's like a murder, and he like and it's connected to someone's family.
But is it in the 60s or 40s in it?
Yeah, it's like in the 40s or 20s.
It's like right after World War II type shit.
Yeah, just like old shit. I think it's like the 50s. I forget.
The cool thing about this game is that the map for LA is like it's kind of accurate. Like I heard that Seth Rogen gave this game to his friends to kind of study the map on how to get around. Even though all the buildings and everything is old and all that stuff, but all the roads are pretty accurate. Like I was going around Hollywood and the shit was just like how it was in real life. The shit was tight.
Word. That shit sounds like. What's up with the GTA Brazil shit you were playing? Is that shit still
like 171? They have a new version, like a new alpha. It's just weird. Like, why would you have a pre-alpha? Why don't you call it a beta? What the hell is it? Was a pre-alpha?
What's it called though?
171
game.
So I'm wondering, like, what the hell? So then they dropped an alpha now. I'm gonna see if I can find it online somewhere.
Beta Games Group.
Shit. Yeah, they added like a lot of realistic shit. Like there's this thing that they do in Brazil here where it's like every Tuesday or Wednesday there's like we call it feira, but the feira, which is kind of like a market where people just go and sell fruit and all this type of shit. And they added that shit in there and it just looks so fucking realistic, man. I gotta give it to them.
Yeah. And do you know the creators, right?
Nah, I don't.
Then how'd you get the early access shit?
More importantly, you got to think metrics.
Those are things I just cannot disclose in public forum.
It's cool. It's cool.
I found my ways.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. But like there's so much shit like I've been like working on and shit. Like I've been doing like new music and shit. Like what have you been dropping that you could speak on?
I've been doing a ton of EPs. Because I have like so much music that's just been sitting around, and a lot of artists I'm working with.
Chronic Sessions.
Yeah, like I'm doing my last hip hop album, but until I do that, because once I do that, it's gonna be like I'm gonna just do singles here and there, very rarely. So before I do that, I need to bust that last nut and do as much music as I can with hip hop and all the people who want to work with me. So I dropped one with Exodus, Young Exodus. I dropped one with my boy Benem Grau in Brazil. I dropped one with Wolfie Wolf. And I'm dropping so much I don't even remember what the fourth one was. I dropped 3. I'm about to drop one more. It's gonna be like an electronic one. I'm gonna drop with Akatami's gonna be on that. It's gonna be sick, man. Our first single drops on the 29th. It's called Dance With Me. That's my dog Henny, by the way.
What's his name?
Henny. That's her. It's a girl.
That's cool.
The cool thing about this dog is I can just hold her like this, like a baby, and she won't even care. Like I could run around with her, I could do everything. I think I might put her in a TikTok or some shit. It might go viral.
Yeah.
Like I could jump, I could do anything I want with her. Like she would just be chilling. The most chill dog ever, bro. But fuck, she's 10 years old and so sad.
Why sad?
Because man, 10, bro. Fucking 10 years old, bro. It's like 70. Like she's getting close.
Shit, what's cat years though? My cat's almost 10 years and shit. Hold on, let me think. Cats?
I don't know. All I know is that dogs don't usually last over 18 or 20. She's 10 right now. That's fucking whack.
First year of a cat's
She's like
life
my
is
daughter.
equal to 15 human years.
15? I don't know about all of that.
And second year of a cat's life is equal to 9 years. And each additional year is equal to 4 human years. The fuck is that?
What?
Like, what? Like, let's see.
I guess like the way they age is differently. Like, they get to teen as a teen quick. But then when they become an adult, they don't age like to an 80-year-old quick. You feel me? It takes like extra for them.
That's just weird. So my cat's 60 years old.
I believe that cats are aliens. You feel me? Like, I've had some experiences with them when you're tripping on shrooms and shit like that. That you're just like, there's something up with them. They know.
What does that mean?
Cats, bro. I'm not gonna sit there and tell people to do drugs, but if you're ever doing shrooms, have some cats around. See what they do. They're gonna act differently, bro. Like I've seen cats pose like pictures in front of me, like shit that the Egyptians would draw and shit like that. I feel like I've seen cats do that type of shit. I've seen one time I was tripping hard, and I had to lay down, and then like my homegirl, she had like 5 cats, and then all of them became like statues around me, and then one of them just came up to my forehead and just started purring, and it felt like energy, like it felt like
the purring is energy.
Yeah, like it was like energy straight up, and I was like, yo, and I felt like, I don't know, I just got better shortly after that. So it's like, bro, there's something there, bro. If you ever seen that meme, there's a meme that there's like an alien inside of a cat. I believe that shit.
You ever hear the one where it's like that you play the Egyptian music next to a cat and it's like sounds weird, like this shit? That's what I play. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't hear it.
What up?
I can't hear anything.
Never mind. But it's like that Egyptian flute music, the doo doo doo, and you like Google it and you play that shit near the cat and it starts looking all funny and shit. I'm like it's like being worshipped and shit. It's weird.
Yeah, something's up with them, bro.
I've done shrooms like twice or some shit. I just mostly, make money off of them, if you know what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like a word, bruh. Yeah. Bro. I've been doing it for a grip. I just don't, Anyways.
Hey, man, that shit, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
When you did it, were you were laughing for like 2 hours, 3 hours straight?
Kinda, yeah.
That's the crazy thing.
It turned into like painful laughing after.
Yeah, like it becomes easier to laugh than to breathe. Like you just
fuck,
just laugh.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, it's insane. But that shit, it can go south bad. Like the only 3 times I had a bad trip was on shrooms. I never had a bad trip on acid or anything else. Acid. I never had bad trip on acid. Just DMT.
Okay, Mike. That shit's funny, bro. I've been watching like Pursuit of Happiness scenes, just becoming like trying to get motivated. You ever like watch that movie?
Seriously, he really does.
Bro,
I fuck with him with that.
They played it in school one time, and like how school you don't have a whole hour and a half. Like I didn't see the second half, and I just remember that shit was so sad. And I was just like, damn, but I'm gonna watch it one day, bro. I'm gonna finish it.
You want me to tell you what happens or no?
Nah,
man. Man.
Dude, this one's special. Pursue the Happiness. I know that one was a good one.
You ever seen this movie though?
I was almost crying in class, man. That was the first 45 minutes of that shit.
You've seen this movie though? Fucking Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Of course. That one is one of the trippiest movies ever.
Joe Rogan was talking about how fucking the Johnny Depp became like real close with Hunter S. Thompson, and Hunter S. Thompson did an interview like a while ago and was like, when I die, I want to be like my ashes to be put in a cannon and the cannon to look like something and Johnny Depp really did that shit. And that shit was like cool.
That's crazy. I always said if I die, it would probably be like Hunter S. Thompson. Like it's gonna be when I'm in my 60s or 70s and my hips hurting and like everything's like I feel like I'm old, and it's just like boom, and it's like I'll probably just do a bunch of drugs or something overdose. I would
rather like I want to go out like Amelia Earhart. You feel me? Just like go missing, like and then like
go missing.
But then
I just don't want to get too old, man. I don't know.
I want to discover like human cloning shit. And clone my like consciousness into another like being, and then survive in someone else, but people think I'm missing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So like and then I just repeat the process. Like I clone. Yeah.
Like they're talking about uploading your consciousness to like an AI in like a metaverse. Like I'll try that right before I die.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm gonna like Zola from fucking Winter Soldier, like the Captain America, like he has his shit put in a computer. Except I'm gonna have that computer like actually like be a person, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be tight.
Yeah, bro. And I'll just keep making raps, but I'll just go under like a different name and be a new person. Like I'll just reincarnate.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy because like I just now like this weekend I had my grandma, she turned 104.
For real?
So it's like, baby, it's like it's cool. She's seeing a lot of stuff she can't enjoy anything, you know. So it's just like I wouldn't want to get to that age, man. I think 90s or something is like already too far.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, I don't want to get past like. Yeah, 90. Like, what the fuck can you do? I mean, there is like the fucking the old lady like ice skating and shit. Like, I ice skate. I'm 90, but like you know you're gonna like fucking break your legs soon. Like.
Yeah, I heard that they discovered something recently where they can make your skin cells regenerate, like go back to 30 years in the past or some shit like that. Like they just figured that out.
They say that the first person who will live to be 150 years old has already been born.
Oh yeah? That's a cool statistic.
Let me see that shit. Let me look that shit up so I'm not like bullshitting.
That's cool.
Yeah, bro. Hold up. Fuck. Let me find this shit. First person to be 150 been born. The first person to live to 150 may already have been born, according to some scientists. Life expectancy has more than doubled over the past 200 years, and recent research suggested it is yet to reach a peak. I could live to be 150, bro. Dude.
Yeah, 150, bro.
I mean, probably not because of these fucking like cancer shit going in my fucking brain. Like, look at this shit. You feel me? Like this shit can cause cancer. Like being on your phone too much. Like we're probably like fucking ourselves in the ass. Like with technology.
You know what I do now, bro? You know what I do? I go to sleep with the data and the Wi-Fi off. I have the phone next to the charger.
Yeah.
Just like turn everything off. I'm not gonna have those waves. Like think about it, bro. You got these like frequency waves just happening like right next to you and shit.
And don't call me a schizo, but like, you ever hear that theory of the what's that shit called? You know how like there's like a beep going on like all the time. You know what I'm talking about? Like a noise that's like what do they call that shit?
No, bro. That's all you, bro.
The never-ending sound. It's like it's like this. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like there's, you know, when everything's silent, you still hear something.
The thing with me, bro, is I have station 2 dysfunction. So when everything is silent, I feel like I'm in like a plane and it keeps popping, like I'm going up and down, and my ears keep popping. I need to get like some sort of surgery to fix that.
Oh, so your ears are fucked.
I haven't had a normal ear since like 18 years old.
Damn.
I'm 31.
What happened? You get in like a fight and someone fuck up your ear? Or?
Nah, bro. I was making beats and I was with Skull Candy headphones and I was just blasting.
Listening to Merzbow?
I'm telling you this to anybody who's listening. If you're gonna make beats and you're gonna listen to them on your headphones, listen to them when you're like done with the beat. Like do the beat with everything open, the pressure out. You feel me? Don't do the beat with the pressure all in your ear. Because you're just sitting there and you're with that bass. Eventually, the hole that connects your ear to your nose is going to close, bro, from the pressure.
And don't listen to Merzbow for more than 5 minutes. Do you know what that is?
No, what's that?
It's noise music. It's just like random like ear shit. Hold up, let me find it. Merzbow,
bro.
This shit's so funny. You hear it?
It's too low. I don't know if there's something going on not in the ear. Maybe on speaker or something. Do you have a Bluetooth or some shit by?
Let me just send you the link to this shit on your phone, and you'll be like, "Oh, okay, it's that shit."
Hold on, let me get my phone.
All right, check your phone. Yeah, and I had a science teacher, and he said he would put his phone in the fucking downstairs. He would charge it downstairs when he went to bed.
Oh yeah.
Cause like he didn't fucking chemicals, and like I fuck with that, but like still, I always be up on my phone because I be doing some shit. Like, but
Pulse Demon?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Can you hear it?
Nah. I can hear it a little bit.
Alright, let's see it. Let's react. It sounds like a broke like fax machine already. Like as soon as it starts.
Yeah, I hate fax machines, yo. I work at UPS, so I like have to use a fax machine all the time, cause people like pay to have their shit faxed or scanned or.
This is music. This is whole album.
It's noise music.
Right.
It sounds like one of those songs that Drag made for like Freddie Dredd and shit and Soulze.
So you know what this sounds like? You know when you're at a concert and you have a terrible phone and you're recording it and it's just
Yeah.
and it's just flipping in red. I've had this. Like I went to the Bone Thugs concert like 2-3 years ago, and I remember I wanted to listen to I was recording the song. These are the days of our lives, Bro, when that song drops, it's so raw. Yeah, I'm trying to record that shit, and I listened to that shit on Instagram later, and it's just. I'm like, wow, this is why they get iPhones.
Yeah, using a Motorola phone or whatever the fuck, some bullshit.
No, but straight up, that's the best thing about the iPhone and the Xiaomi is they got good microphones and good cameras.
There's hella good movies made on iPhones though, for real. Like that new shit with Steven Soderbergh, Kimi. That shit was awesome. And there's hella movies that have like scenes shot in iPhones, like the Florida Project. The end scene was shot on an iPhone, and the director of that made that other movie Tangerine that was shot on a phone.
I know that Jay Farrell did one. That comedian, the impersonator, the god of impersonating, Jay Farrell. He has a movie that he was in, and it was all shot by iPhone.
Let me find this shit. Let me find it. Which one is it called?
Which one is the Jay Farrell movie called?
Yeah.
I forgot the name, bro. I haven't talked about it in like 2 years. Just search Jay Farrell iPhone movie.
Jay Farrell iPhone movie. Let me see.
I figure if you could change the lens, you know they got those small lenses. I don't see
Lola versus
some shit like that.
Lola versus Hold on, let me see. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But like there's like hella movie like low budget movies I'm watching lately like that like Kimi was cool. It was like it's like some like Zoe Kravitz was in it. That shit was cool. But I still gotta see that fucking Multiverse of Madness shit. That shit's fun to be fire.
Yeah, I haven't watched. I haven't really been watching movies. I've been watching like little episodes here and there of series. Like I saw the first episode of the Pentaveret. You heard of that?
Nah.
It's the new Mike Myers.
Oh yeah, some motherfucker was talking to me about that last night. Craven. Yeah.
Dog, the first episode, I'm already hooked. They first of all, they got Key in there from Key and Peele.
Nah,
so
shit.
Like it's Key and Mike Myers. Like it starts off with that, and Mike Myers already does like 10 different people in like the first half hour.
Yeah, he's really good at like playing this. Yeah, like yeah.
He's that guy, and it's like I'm thinking like, holy shit, what it must have took to film this, just this first episode.
On Mike Myers though,
for him to get into costume, like for him to do all the makeup. To 10 different people.
Bro, there's a recordings of Chris Farley playing Shrek before he died. Yeah. That shit is so cool. And honestly, it would have been cool to see, but I fuck with like how Mike Myers did it. But that shit,
after you see the Mike Myers and how perfect it was, like the Chris Farley one just doesn't seem the same. Like he needs to have that Irish accent or Scottish or whatever that Mike Myers does. It made sense.
Yeah, bro.
I love Chris Farley though, bro. Chris Farley's he's like a comedic genius to me, man.
Same with David Spade. That shit. I fuck with David Spade.
David Spade is slept on, man. He has some good shit.
Bro, he had a really good late night TV show called like Lights Out with David Spade, and that shit got canceled. But it was like the best late night show ever, yo. Like for real, it was like, and it had a couple people from fucking like Ridiculousness in it, and it was like, I could be wrong about that part, but there's like hell, it was cool. Like he would just have his friends on. He would just have like Adam Sandler on, talk about random bullshit, and it was like fun.
Episodes now. I remember that the show was tight.
Like it wasn't no bullshit.
You said Ridiculousness.
It's called Lights Out with David Spade.
But you said there's some people in there that was in Ridiculousness.
I think so, yeah. But it was like.
Did you know that I was in the Brazilian version of Ridiculousness? Like I'm in the crowd clapping.
For real? What's that called? Yeah. What's it called?
It's called Ridiculous.
Bro, yeah, I literally thought that in my head. Like, yeah.
Ridiculous, which is how we say it. I'm in the few episodes, bro. I had to clap for hours, like sitting there, like you get to the point where like you get there at like 8 in the morning. By 3 or 4 in the afternoon, bro, it hurts to clap. You feel me? So you're just faking it. I'll never forget
ridiculous.
That, and I had to drive like an hour. I was in Broward, and I had to drive to Miami to MTV Brazil. So I have a connection to MTV. A lot of people, you feel me, think I was just copying or whatever. I had a connection, bro. So then I went there, and man, that was a crazy experience. The hottest girl I ever seen was there, bro. There's this girl that she looked like that girl from I Know What You Did Last Summer. Forgot her name. She was very famous in the 90s. But she was the
Carmen Electra?
No. She was in a lot of teen movies too with Freddie Prinze Jr. She was, what's her name? I gotta Google this one.
I got it.
Put I Know What You Did Last Summer cast.
Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah Michelle,
Jennifer Love Hewitt, the Brazilian version of her, thicker. And that was the girl. I was like, bro, this has to be the hottest girl I've ever seen. It was right there in MTV.
Are Brazilian girls thick? Question mark.
Question, bro.
Are they? Are they, bruh?
Are they what?
Are they thick?
Thick?
Yeah.
Bro, it's like when you got a country that all the girls play like volleyball and soccer and eat good and eat from the right bikes and they actually walk. It's like 80% of the girls are thick.
Bruh, I see you soon, dog. I'll be posted up.
Hey, slide, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm about to graduate high school. I'm about to go wild. I'm about to just travel and shit, do fun shit, and then I'm gonna get into college and do film shit. But before, I'm gonna go crazy. Like but I'm about to make this movie though, and that's why I've been talking to hella like Doom Shop people. Is I met MC Holocaust over the phone, yo. That shit was so cool. Like, cause I'm gonna get his music in my movie I'm working on. Cause I'm working on a feature film called Gank Moves, and it's about an overweight kid played by me, and he wants to get weight loss surgery, and so he starts like selling drugs and robbing people and shit because he needs money for his weight loss surgery.
Word.
And it's gonna have hella like funk shit in it, Doom Shop shit in it, and it's gonna be like hella like Natural Born Killers.
And who's gonna shoot it?
Me.
No, but if you're playing yourself, who's gonna be behind the camera?
My friends.
Oh yeah, they're doing like film stuff with you.
Yeah, bro. I'll just get them to like carry my fucking Canon SL2 and we'll just do it, bro. I got hella people.
That's what's up, bro. If you need help with that, bro, just pay the plane ticket. You feel me?
Bro,
I'll be there for a week or two.
Like there'll be like a scene, Cartel Connections. Yeah.
I love traveling and like working on filming shit. You feel me? So you feel me? Right now, it says right here remaining meeting time 6 minutes 51 seconds.
I don't know why it does that, but we might have to start a new meeting soon, and we'll just.
For sure. So yeah, basically, like right now, I'm pretty much just laying low and just working. You feel me? Trying to stack up as much as I can so I can go and do that. But if anybody were to, you feel me, throw it down and pay the ticket, bro, and you can, you feel me, hook it up to me, I'll be there shooting, bro.
How much is that? How much is like a plane ticket in to like Florida in Brazilian dollars?
A plane ticket to Florida, like right now, it's about like if it's a one-way ticket, it'd be like $250 some shit. If it's a round trip, it'll be about 500, 400, maybe even 600 if it's expensive sometimes. Some holidays.
U.S. dollar. I mean, Brazilian real. How much?
Oh, Brazilian real, shit. To us, like $250 right now is 1,250. So times 5.
$250? 250 Brazilian real. That's only like 50 U.S. dollars.
No, $250
Is what? Oh shit, you're frozen, bro.
You could pay rent on twice with that. So.
How much is like rent in in Brazilian real?
Shit, between 300 and 500, like in a regular city like this. If you're in a big city, probably like 700.
Yo, bro, what the fuck? That's only like $100.
Yeah, like $150, and you got yourself an apartment. You feel me? 1 bedroom, two bedrooms. Sometimes you can get for 700. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's artists in America that want to get together and they make some money on the internet, you feel me? They make $200-300 on the internet every month. With 150 or 100, they're pretty much paying rent out here in Brazil.
That's
so
crazy.
You mix up 4 or 5 artists, and you guys each throw in $100. You got all the bills paid. You got, you feel me, enough money's left over to buy weed, food, and all that shit. So that's just $100. So imagine if you guys put out $300.
Bro, I might, bro, I might
Just
just fucking live in Brazil the rest of my life, yo. Like shit.
Right now, you don't need a visa anymore. You feel me? The new president, not new anymore. It's already there like 3-4 years in. But like this last president, he made it so you don't need a visa anymore. So it's like just get your passport, go to a nice city like São Paulo. You feel me? Over there, it's more. Don't go to Rio, bro. You might get robbed in Rio still. You feel me? São Paulo, you have a chance because the PCC pretty much took over, and like you can't just go robbing people. So then you guys could have a nice house in São Paulo. São Paulo is also a place that's very like Americanized. Like it doesn't sleep. You feel me? You can.
So you're in Sao Paulo.
That's where I was. I was there for a year. I'm back in my city now, which is like a state over in Minas Gerais. I'm in Valadares, which is like the center for flying off mountains, paragliding. It's like one of the centers for paragliding in the world.
That's crazy, yo. I might, bro.
But I'm gonna go back to São Paulo though. I'm trying to live there. You feel me? Over there is like, bro. Like where I was staying was right next to like 3 record labels that are like funk and trap music. So and like it's the illest spot I've ever lived in. It's like always something going on. It's like a movie. You could stay there and stay there for 3 weeks and have enough material to do a movie. Like things are always going on. Something is going on. There's always a story. Some shit happened. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm living in a movie right now. So I have a ton of shit written. I'm gonna do a movie based on that. Since we're talking movie ideas, that's something that I'm trying to do. Probably gonna be a series actually. Like just like it's kind of like it's like Friday, but as a label.
Bro, I'm trying to that's cool. What the fuck? Like I'm trying to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna write like a bunch of Brazil scenes in my movie, but if I like pop out there, I might just like wing it and write it there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I end up over there, but for now it's just like I do have some scenes in the desert, so I'm gonna have to when I see Ziploc, because I'm gonna go link up with Ziploc maybe this summer. I'm gonna film some scenes where he's at.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm sure over there got a lot of dope spots, man. Like Breaking Bad vibe.
Bruh. Yeah. Because it starts off with like him in the desert because like something bad happens later in the movie that results in him having to escape to the desert type shit. Like he has to go on the run type shit because of like the dumb shit that he was doing, and like it's gonna be a fucking epic ass movie. And like if I'll definitely like we'll work out a contract if I want to get some of your songs in the movie. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for sure, man.
If you want to work on the soundtrack, I could like I'm trying to like do that shit right. Like I got contracts, all that shit, and I'm trying to like get. So I have Drag, Soulze, Freddie Dredd, MC Alcos. Their music's already gonna be the movie. I still have to like work out the contracts and shit, but I'm really trying to make a good soundtrack for this shit and edit it to the T. Like I want I want some like Natural Born Killers type editing, like some crazy shit. Cause I'm really good at like editing music videos. Cause I love music videos. Like they're just so much fun to make, and that's why I'm glad I've done them before making this. You know?
Yeah, it's good to have like that boot camp with like music videos before you do anything that's cinematic. You learn things like lighting, editing. You feel me? Like lighting is very important. Like even I've had trouble with that for many years. You feel me? I still don't have my own lighting system.
I gotta start a new call though, a new Zoom thing. So I'll send you a new link.
For sure.
Peace out. One.
For sure.
So lighting, I have like all the lights and shit. Like, what's your like advice on lighting? Do you have anything on that?
Just look up 3-point lighting. You know, it's like the basics, but it's like as long as you know you get the skin tone in there. Sometimes people make it too music video like, which is it's art. You know, sometimes like our Harmony Korine, he did Spring Breakers, very like colorful and neon like. That shit was cool. Like when you're trying to go for that, but when you're trying to do regular scenes and it's just like the person is too colored. It kind of takes away from the vibe, the cinematic part of it. It makes it look like a music video. Like there's a difference between music video and movies.
No, I mean that makes sense. That makes sense.
But everybody, there's no like actual rules to it. You know, you do what you do.
So when are you gonna start shooting your movie and shit? Cause like, bro, maybe by the time you start shooting it, bro, I'll be down there and I can help you make that shit. Cause I love Brazilian movies. Like I've only watched like a couple of them, but like I fuck with Brazil a lot.
The thing about shooting a movie is like, this is some shit that I was worried about before I even thought about, like before I even had the opportunity. I was worried about the fact that like I'm gonna need a lot of people to give me the free time and they have to be dedicated. And then when I went to a fire emoji studio, I met Roscop. He's the guy that's making that True or Die game, and he told me exactly what I thought. You know, he told me that he shot a movie, and it was hard getting through it because a lot of people couldn't give their free time for weeks, you know, at a time, and it's like that's the only way for you to really get through it, or else you're gonna go through so much headache. So for me to do this shit, bro, I can't do it on some volunteer shit unless the people are really, really down for the vision, and that's gonna be hard when you're doing it for free and everybody has their own life and they have, you know, jobs and shit. So it's like I'm waiting for the time where I have enough money to where I can pay people for at least 2 weeks of their time, so that they can, you know, take time off of their job, whatever they're doing, or if they're just artists that just work on music or whatever, I can give them, you know, money so that they could just dedicate to this.
Yeah. And you know what I was thinking of doing to make like the process of my movie go faster and not like waste people's time and just shoot is do what the Koreans do, is edit it while I film.
You're cutting and it says your bandwidth is low.
Was good. You hear me now?
Yeah, but the video is like lagging and it still says my cast network bandwidth is low.
We good now?
I can hear you.
Alright. I was just saying, like, I'm gonna do it like the Koreans do it and edit as I film. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Not waste my time. Like, I'm just gonna keep going.
I actually just saw a documentary on Netflix about the Kung Fu.
They did that?
Kung Fu era. Well, it was sort of like that, what you're talking about. Which, you know, even though Kung Fu is like Japanese and there's Chinese and all that type of shit. But they were doing it like that, and what was funny about that era, bro, is that because they got famous doing Bruce Lee, like they were already doing kung fu stuff, but then Bruce Lee went and made it like some extra shit, made it more mainstream.
Yeah.
And then he died, and when he died, they had the Bruce exploitation era, where they had all these fake Bruce Lees and shit, like Bruce Lee, you know, that type of shit. The shit's hilarious, bro. Like, how the fuck do you do this? Like, how do you do this? How did anybody allow this?
Yeah, like, there's hella, like, bootleg shit that's, like, they, like, from there. Like, there's a lot of cool posters of, like, bootleg Star Wars shit, like, Japanese bootleg Star Wars. Like, it's really cool looking. Like, and the action figures were all like fake and shit. Let me find this shit. But like
I seen they had a bootleg Jeff Hardy in Mexico. They had a Mexican guy.
But they couldn't release the movie of Star Wars, so they had a comic version of Star Wars that was based on like the original, like an older version of the script, and it was like very different and shit. Like it was pretty cool. Let me see if I can find it. Space Power Warrior. Darth Macho. That's just cool. Space Wars. Or fucking
I'm telling high. So I'm trying to make it look like Henny's the one wearing the headphones.
Turtle Fighters. That's just crazy, yo. Yeah, bro. Do you like any like bootleg shit? Like, was there like any weird Brazilian version of shit that you fuck with?
I mean, they didn't. I don't really know about any bootleg stuff. Like, they had their versions of stuff down here, like sitcoms. They had a sitcom called the Grande Familia, Grande Familia, which to me, bro, it's almost just as funny as like the Seinfelds and all that type of shit. Like, I wish anybody would learn Portuguese just to watch some of these funny shows, and vice versa. Like, I wish a bunch of Brazilians would learn English so they can, you feel me, like be able to understand some of these sitcoms and these shows and shit.
Brazilians don't learn English like that, or do they? Like, do you think like Brazilians learn a lot of English, or nah? Most of them don't.
Some the ones who try, man. There's Brazilians who try, and they talk to me like I was just talking to someone at the club the other day that you started talking to me in English when we found out I was American. I was talking English to my boy, and I was surprised the hell out of me because he was talking fast. Like usually when you see a Brazilian that talks English, like when they're still learning, they have the accent still, like number two, you know, like junior bacon cheeseburger type shit. Like, but with him, he was like talking fast, and he had the accent though. So I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
So like when they try, but a lot of them don't even try, man. They just sit there with the sub and the dub.
Yeah. You got any announcements about anything you're gonna be dropping before we wrap this up?
For sure, listen to the Akatami song that we're dropping, bro. Dance with me. That's gonna be the single for the EP that I'm dropping. That has like electronic music. You feel me? It has like house music, 90s dance music, 80s synthwave type shit. You feel me? It's very like there's even a drum and bass song on there. It might even be an EP. It might be a whole album. You feel me? Fuck it. Fuck it, man.
Whole project with Akatami, yeah?
No, I don't know about the whole project. She's on the single though.
Oh, alright. That's cool. So you're about to get you're making an EDM album, right?
Yeah, this is the type of shit I want to play at the rave. You feel me? Or at least like an old school like throwback to the house. Because nowadays raves, I don't know what the, like. I went to a new club and like it was kind of like modern house, where it was just like it wasn't like. It was like, you feel me?
Yeah. For the fucking reggaeton type shit.
It was always like that. It was like mixing reggaeton with fucking house, and I was like, bro, once I get to that, then I'll be able to like play that at modern. Unless that's gonna be like a different type of raves, like it's like old school sounding people or old school legends. That's the type of shit I'm doing. Is like shit that I grew up on.
I like European shit, like fucking like Gesaffelstein or like News or however the fuck you say his name, and Tiesto is cool.
Tiesto is one of the people I grew up on.
Yeah.
Tiesto, and there's a lot of Euro dance. Like I don't know if you ever heard Euro dance, but that shit was such a cool genre. It was like break dancing music, yeah, it's rap in there, but it was like dance music, like really house. So it's like that shit was a tight era, bro. Florida had that era where it's like Euro dance. So it was Euro dance and freestyle and booty music, like Uncle Luke and Two Live Crew.
Yeah.
You mix that up with Euro dance and freestyle, and that was my childhood, bro. That shit was like 98, 99, 2000, 2001 type shit.
Yeah, I love just like trying to not make like funk or fucking rap shit, and just I have a couple projects where they're all no samples at all, and it's all just like completely original fucking like melodies, and I mean not really original drum patterns, but I still made them. Like there's no sampling, and I love just going in on them shits. But that's like once every 5 months at this point.
Yeah, like the thing with this scene that we've been in is like ever since just because like it started with like the Lil B and ASAP Mob and the Raider Clan, that everybody's just trying to do like funk. Everybody's trying to do like southern, like Memphis. You feel me? And that shit, it's cool to do every now and then. But when you dedicate your whole career, everything you do is that style. I don't know. I can't follow people too much like that. You feel me? That's when I drop music. It's always something different. I try.
That's why I fuck with Almighty, because he's really like trying to do like without the same, like he still makes that sound, but he does it with like original synths, like no samples most of the time. Like it's hard to find like even like fucking Psycho Rich and shit. Like he'll sample himself rather than fucking sample other shit. Like obviously Jada Unknown mostly samples like other people, but Jada Unknown's been telling me he's been working on that shit.
Schema, we were trying to sample ourselves. Like trying to make it clear like when you do it, like so people were sampling Gambi Schema and Siren and shit like that. You feel me? That's the type of shit that you should be doing if you're gonna do this shit. Don't be sampling like you go and listen to a song and it's like the same 3-6 Mafia. I think we talked about this in past podcasts. It's like the same 3-6 Mafia sample, same Tommy Wright, you know, Project Bad.
Jet, get hit, hard hit, wig split.
Shit. It's just like, bro, when are we gonna move on from that? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can bring it back at least like one song every now and then.
Yeah.
Project, but it's like you're still sampling the same guys, especially the people who are getting sued. Like, you're seeing that there's this mafia suing people, so why do you continue to sample it?
Yeah, like or get cease and assisted real quick like that.
Cease and desist.
Yeah. But I feel you, bro. But it's always good to just keep talking to you. Like I want to do these, like just keep going like every couple months, and eventually we'll link up in person, make some cool shit, and we'll make some timeless art, bro. We will.
Yeah, we could do that, man. Just let me know.
All right, bro.
Tied up lately, but we can always set something up.
You want me to put your link tree in the description? You still got that up? The link tree?
Yeah, hit the link tree.
Yeah.
Official NEM, DA official NEM.
Shouts out to you and thanks for coming on the show.
Also the link tree for Sign Syndicate.
Yeah. I'll put that in there too, bro. Shouts out Sign Syndicate and peace out.